who would you love to play this character? Fuck budget, fuck, common sense. Just what would
go with it.
What would be the dream?
Yeah.
And I was like, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp would crush this. And I know him because our kids go to school together. I've known him 10 years. Wonderful guy. But we don't have the relationship where I'm like, hey, we should do a movie together. I understand he's there and I'm down here. But I was like, fuck it. Shoot him a text. Ask him. And I hit him with a text. I was like, hey, this is Kevin Smith, Harley's dad, because that's how they know me in that world and stuff.
Yes.
And I was like, I never thought I'd say this, but I have a movie I think you'd be perfect for, And he hit me back and he was like, what? And so I sent him to this blog that I had written about how I want to turn the podcast into a movie. I said, it'd be easier to read this. If this is interesting, hit me back. And so I sent him the link, and then he didn't write back for like 15 minutes. I thought he clicked on it. He was like, walrus movie, fuck this. But then fucking I saw the bubbles come up, boop, boop, boop. And I'm like, oh my Lord, he's writing back. And he wrote back something that was crazy, dude. Like, I still, to this day, remember it. Comes up and it says, fascinating. This sounds like the sort of thing that I would care to swim around in. Consider me intrigued.
Wow.
I was like, this guy's like Lord Byron in text
Right.
form, man. Like,
That's
no
pretty-
emojis, no hieroglyphics.
Right.
Man's writing words, making sentences and stuff. So he was kind of into
a hell
it.
of a
So I
text.
said,
It
oh
is a
my
hell of a
God.
text.
It was like the text had scarves. That's how cool
I
it
got to
was.
up my text game.
You know what I'm saying? Like he is. He has excellent text game.
He's a poet laureate as far as sex are concerned.
On text.
In
Wow.
text form.
That's
So
annoying.
I says to my man,
Gotta get rid of my
I was like,
smiley
I'm gonna send you a
faces.
script, dude. Read the script. Sent him the script. He liked the flick, and he was like, I would love to do this. And I was like, and I remember I was like riding with Ashley. Ashley's my assistant. She drives the car, rolls my joints. And it's the first day that I was
Good
driving.
assistant. That's a good assistant.
That's a good job.
Let me know when you let her go.
There's a long line behind her. First day with her, she's in the car. I get this text back from him going, I read the script. I love this. Like, thanks for considering me. I really want to do this. And my heart stopped. I was like, I'm driving with this girl I barely know. It's her first day on the job. All I know is she's a 25-year-old lesbian. Adorable as hell, bright and sunny and stuff. But, like, that's all I know about
That's
Ashley.
all I need to
Just
know.
met her. So I'm going like, Ashley, I read this text. My heart stops. And I raise my hand. I'm like, Ashley, hold my hand. And she goes, you know I'm gay, right? And I was like, yeah, totally. This has nothing to do with that. Hold my hand. And she takes my hand. I was like, if I read this text correctly, I think Johnny Depp is going to be in Tusk. And she goes, that stupid fucking walrus movie? And I was like, yes. So he wound up being, I talked to him and I was like, hey man, this is amazing. Thank you for doing it. He goes, when are you shooting? I said in about 2-3 weeks. He goes, oh, I can't do it. I'm going to be in England. And I was like, oh. I said, well, wait, what if I could break out the 2 days and shoot that on the West Coast? Like when you're free, we'll shoot the whole movie without you. And then when you're free, we shoot the other 2 days. He goes, you'd be willing to do that for me?
Yes, you motherfucking Johnny Depp, you asshole.
That's what I said. I was like, dude, I know which way the favor goes. You're like, yeah, I'd do that for you. So he's like, if you could do that, dude, I'll totally be in the movie. So I was like, fuck, let's do it.
Right.
And we did it. And a couple months later, he called up and he was like, I'm ready to shoot this thing. And I was like, great. We'll organize the days. We organized the days in Los Angeles. And this is the cool part, man. So I show up day one working with this guy, best actor on the planet. If there's a Mount Rushmore, his fucking face is on it. Mount Rushmore of acting, there's Johnny Depp. Show up on set, PA goes, Mr. Depp wants to see you. And I'm like, Johnny's dad is here? And they're like, no, Johnny. And I was, oh, fuck. So I go over to his trailer, knock on the door, and I'm nervous because last time I worked with a massive movie star, whenever I was summoned to the trailer, it was never pleasant. So I go over and I knock on the door, and he goes, come in. And I go inside the trailer, and he's in the trailer at the makeup chair at the mirror. And he turns around. If you haven't seen the movie Tusk, he has a prosthetic nose, got a fake nose. So he has the fake nose on, but it's not painted yet. It's just sitting there. And I'm like, holy crap, dude, you're wearing a fake nose? And he was like, what do you think? I was like, I think you could have literally phoned this in today. We could have shot a phone and you could have called and that would have been good enough. And you're committing to a fake nose? I was like, I'm flattered. He goes, no, what do you think? Doesn't it look like a dick? He was going like this back and forth. And I was like, yeah, it kind of does look like a dick. Look at it.
There we go.
He
There
goes,
he
would you
is.
mind? And I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, me and Joel, that's his makeup artist. He goes, me and Joel were talking about painting a blue vein down the side. And I was like, no. And he goes, wait for it. Right at the tip, we want to put a little cut. And I was like, are you saying you want to wear a dick on your face in my movie? I said, dude, if you ever wanted to wear a dick on your face in a movie, Tusk is the fucking movie to do it and do it. And so if you look at the first
I
scene,
see it
it's
now.
right there. He starts with a monologue down the barrel of the
Yeah.
camera, and then when he turns his face, you see this fucking huge cock on his face. That dude comes to play, man.
That's funny.
He's the best. Like
Wow.
he's all the fun of make pretend as
Yeah.
adults on a movie set.